5 minutes behind
5 minutes is a little bit too late, honey. I got somewhere to be. I got an appointment.
All right,
when
well,
I go to my appointments, I like to be on time.
Okay, let's go.
Rachel Key back in another video. This is a Leonardo DiCaprio video about him and his girlfriend or fiance. They're still going strong. Her name, bitch, I don't know how to pronounce it. We gonna just call her V. She's a Gemini. He's a Scorpio. Now, those two signs, it can work out. It just, bitch, it just, you know what I'm saying? It comes with a lot of understanding and understanding, okay? But they can last a very, 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 very long time and have a successful relationship, okay? Okay, so apparently the question was basically, we just gonna get into her business. Apparently she's a model. She look like she would be one too, bitch. She's tall and fine. She's tall and fine, okay?
Damn homosexuals.
So, let's see. What's going on with... Okay, so we're going to see about her. We're going to see about how everything, how was her life growing up and how she feel about then and how she feel about being an adult now. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Knight of Cups. We have the Emperor, and then we also have the Six of Wands in reverse. So Pentacles represent earth signs and zodiac sign and how grounded we are. Swords represent air signs and how we deal with things mentally. And we have Wands, depending on what tarot you have, they could go by staffs, representing the fire sign and zodiac sign and how passionate we are. Then we have Cups representing the water sign and zodiac sign and how we deal with emotions. And Pentacles can go by coins, depending on what tarot you have. What I see is someone who grew up learning that nothing in this world is for free, right? And to stand up for yourself. And to work hard for what you have. Bitch. I don't know if y'all heard that or not, but girl, they probably shooting over here. I don't know.
The ghetto. The ghetto. The ghetto.
Okay, sorry about that, girl. They was shooting and some more shit.
Kennedy, call the Uber. Kennedy, call the Uber.
But anyways, back to this reading. I see someone who grew up being taught not to take shit from nobody. right? Grew up knowing that, not saying that she was poor growing up. It gives me a sense of you have to working for it. I feel like maybe she worked at a young age, and I saw that she was a model, so it's possibly that she could have worked at a young age to get what she needed to get. And also something about wealth and family, something about making sure that you're planting those seeds to grow. So maybe growing up, her mom or whatever probably planted those seeds in her to make sure that, you know, not saying that her mom probably like, you should go for money, bitch.
Baby, sprinkle, sprinkle.
But I'm just saying, because this is giving like housewife. I don't know. What's her mom like? Bitch, I don't know. I didn't do research. But I feel like this is something about like, something about that family dynamic. I'm seeing maybe something, it's something about the wealth in her family. I keep like trust fund type of thing, but it's more of like, I keep on hearing something about old money. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna say this. I feel like she grew up nice, started off her career young, seeds were planted in her to not let nobody take advantage of her, not let nobody bully you, and not turn the blind eye to certain things, especially when it comes to money, because it's given like, I already know how to do all this stuff because my family has money.
Sprinkle, sprinkle.
So she probably didn't have to do some of the stuff that they probably thought and maybe wanted her to. Because, you know, when girls are models and they get in industry at a young age, they do get taken advantage of. But I'm seeing someone who is like, I pretty much come from money. Like, my parents made sure that I was financially okay. They pretty much put things into place to where money will grow for me. And then seeing someone young like this stepping out on her own, trying to make her own decisions, taking her and growing, taking her own path, and also having a father figure there. But I'm getting that, I think her dad worked a lot. Because it's given half and half. Like, yeah, her dad, he was there, but there are certain times where he wasn't there. So it's like a bittersweet moment. So she's probably more closer to her mom than her dad. But I don't see like really bad dad issues. Maybe wishing that he was there more. It could be emotionally or more presently, but I feel like she did have a father presence there. Maybe he worked a lot to make sure that she has and that she didn't need for anything. Like rags to riches type of thing. Maybe her dad was, you know, it was like a rags to riches for him, and he just wanted to make sure that she had everything that she needed to have growing up. And I feel like the mom probably kept everything together. She probably was the glue and made sure that certain things weren't missed and certain appointments were made. And maybe she grew up strict in a way to where her dad was like, she can do this, she can do that, but no, she can't do this, she can't do that. No daughter of mine's gonna do this and do that. So I feel like when she got into modeling, it was kind of like cool. It was kind of like, in the sense that the rules that they had, it was nothing to her because she was used to rules. like her dad gives me, since I make all the money and I do second third, I can pretty much do what I want. I don't know. That could explain certain men that she dated. I don't know who she has dated in the past. I don't know what's going on. But I don't know. I don't think maybe some of the things that her dad has done wasn't correct, I feel. But I do feel like her mom tried to right those wrongs, if that makes sense. Let's just see. Let's see. How is she as a person? Let's just see. What's going on with her? What's going on with her now? I'm seeing, so I don't know, I keep on hearing embarrassment, but I feel like this is someone who's trying to take control over happiness and everything that's being said. This is someone who is basically trying to take control of her own emotions, her own path. This is someone who's now feeling like, oh, what they say about me in the blogs, oh, I don't care. Anyways, moving forward, I feel like this is good for her. I feel like you shouldn't be crying over things that you can't fix, especially if something goes wrong or if you have a malfunction with something. It's kind of like, well, I couldn't help or prevent that. I'm going to focus on what I can help and what I can't prevent. I'm going to try to focus on, even though it's like a downer and it's annoying and it's one of those situations where it's like, okay, this is annoying, I'm irritated, but this is someone who is deciding to take control and listen to self. This is someone who is deciding, you know what, I'm going back to the drawing board. I'm going to pay attention to certain things more. But however, this can cause a lot of burden onto oneself. I feel like she's focusing more on self-love. And she wants to manifest strength, but she has to manifest it the right way. She has to manifest things the right way. She has to, when I say manifest things the right way, when you're doing things and you're trying to manifest certain things and to get a certain outcome, you can't, do what you used to do, thinking that it's going to be a different result, if that makes sense. Let's see, what's going on between Leonardo and his fiance, his girlfriend, V? What's going on with Leonardo? I'm sorry, I got this. Healing family issues, right? We have playfulness, retreat, potential red flags. This could be the one. Unacquitted love is safe for you to love, soulmate, forgiving, learning. That guy has, like, I feel like Gemini and Scorpios, they can have long relationships. It can't last very long. It's just conversations and understanding that needs to be had. Other than that, they can have a very long lasting. I'm talking about like grandchildren type of long lasting. Like, they can last long, but it's gonna take some work. Okay. And I feel like because I feel like they do go on vacations a lot, and I feel like those vacations are the times where they have those conversations, they have those talks where they come to understanding about each other's boundaries and about things that need to be talked about. If she views it as something that's like, okay, hey, this happened, I really didn't like that, or he can be like, well, this is, okay, because I feel like they both want privacy, and I love that for them. And also, I do feel like this could actually really work. And I feel like them coming to the conclusion of like, okay, this is a safe space for both of us. We're both good. Everything will fall into place. Especially when it comes to healing family issues. Especially if she has like daddy issues. Especially when it comes to, I'm not saying that her dad abandoned her, but if he wasn't really that present, but he was present, but probably not emotionally present, probably just said, oh, here's some gifts, that's not being present. By giving presents, it's not really being present. Coming through, playing the good guy all the time, and the mom has to play good and bad. It's not really, but I do love the forgiving and learning and releasing. I see that this working out. I see this working out. I didn't get a hint of separation or anything, just long as I will always say therapy. Go to therapy. Learn how to, love yourself so that way you can properly love others. Heal that inner child so that way you're not bringing baggage and issues into the relationship. Well, that's the end of this reading. That was it.